What's going on, guys? King Trats here, back with another video on the channel. And today, believe it or not, we are pulling up to another random restaurant. A couple of days ago, I did a Domino's video after I went to the movie theater, and I saw an Indian restaurant next to it, and I said, this thing might be good, so let's give it a shot. 2 days later, here I am, pulled up on a random Indian restaurant. It is known as Bose. It is located in Elmwood Park, New Jersey, and on Google, it has a 3.7 rating, which to me usually means that the food is actually good. I don't know why, but for some reason, when you have like food from certain types of ethnicities that are like family owned, a lot of times when they have like a 3.5, usually the food is good. And in this case, I think that I don't know. We'll find out, man. Let's just do this anyway. We got some different stuff. I never got a majority of this stuff, so I might mispronounce and butcher some of the food, but y'all know I love y'all and I'm trying my best. So, I don't even know what this is. We're gonna find out. We're gonna get into some of this food and see what is on the menu today. We're gonna go through it. All I know is this. This is vindaloo. That's all I got. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. We're gonna find out together because I love y'all. We also got some samosas. I love samosas, but these are actually different kinds. I always get vegetable, but I got a different kind of samosa this time. Obviously, we got some basmati rice as well as this kind of rice. It's called peas pulao, which is really just basmati rice with a bunch of aromatics as well as peas in here. Wanted to try something different. I think I got something else in here. Do I? Nope, that's all she wrote. Look, they even gave me a nice little black bag. Love that. Reusable, keeping it green. Got our samosas, already said that. Don't know what's in here, but let's see. I think this is my dosa. I think I got, yeah, because I did get dosa. So we got some dosa. I never tried dosa before, so this is my first time. It is a specific type, so we will find out exactly what that's hitting for. As I said already, we got some samosas. These are actually lamb samosas. I always get vegetable, but I wanted to try the lamb because I'm a big fan of lamb, so I'm not going to complain about that. Got my rice over here. We also have some vindaloo, which I will take out in a minute. 2 different kinds of naan this time. Of course, every time I get Indian food, I have to get the garlic naan. It is one of my absolute favorites. So we do have some garlic naan as well. This should be cool. I don't know. I've never had this before, but I'm excited to try it. Yes. So we actually have, what this is chicken tikka naan. So there's chicken tikka actually like baked into the naan. I've never had this before, but I'm super excited to try that. Got my dosa over here. This bad boy, got a lot of stuff going on, is Pappri chat. Is, give you an explanation, spicy beans and chopped onions served with crispy puris and a medley of chutneys. They didn't give me any chutneys. I don't see any chutneys, and that's usually not a good thing. But we move. And I did get a dessert. This right here is called Rasmalai. I hope I didn't mispronounce that. Sweet cottage cheese patties served in a chilled cardamom flavored milk with pistachios. So we got a nice little lineup today. I am super excited for it. I did not bring any utensils because I'm not going to use them. Every time I've done an Indian video, I am told by the people who watch it, who have had Indian food. Obviously, there's a lot of people from India that watch it as well, and say I have to use my hands. So I'm going to do that today. I think this might be a chutney. I don't know really what this is, let me be honest with you. It looks like soup. That's got to be soup. Soup, right? Don't laugh at me. I know somebody laughing. Hey, listen. I'm just trying to vibe. But here we go. We are going to try. Oh, wait, I ain't going to do this. I'm going to eat this with my hands today, man. So if we get messy, we get messy. Did I bring some paper towel? I did, just in case. Because, you know, I still wipe my hands off because I got to touch my camera. But let's get into the vindaloo. Vindaloo is a spicy, and vindaloo is really spicy. I asked for it spicy specifically, so I asked for it as spicy as they could make it, which is probably going to not feel good. But it's a chicken cooked like a curry with potatoes and a spicy gravy. So I'm going to get into this first. I'm going to use the naan. I'm not just going to really grab in there, but I'm going to grab this garlic naan. I want to take a bite of it. The garlic naan is always just a dub. But we're going to do this just like this. And we're just going to go in. And we're going to go. I'm not going to lie, that's spicy. The thing about... hold on. That's spicy as hell. The thing about it, though, even though I might tear and sweat up, bear with me, is even though it's spicy, there's so much flavor in here. I have to say that every single time. I don't like spicy food that is spicy for no reason. But when you give me this depth of flavor, look, oh my God, that is a big chunk of chicken. Look at that chicken right here. Oh man. That chicken is so tender. This might come out the wrong way. I mean that literally. I'm not saying what I'm about to say. The food might come out the wrong way. I want to try this tikka naan. Seemed interesting. You can see it's baked into here. So there's actually chicken tikka in here. Don't mind if I do. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen me eat Indian food before, I had it my first time. Might be maybe 8 or so months ago, and I was always afraid to try it. I got food all over my face. I was always afraid to try it just because it was different to me. But since we've been expanding our horizons, trying different cuisines, I've actually become a big fan of Indian food. And this is no exception. Let me get one of these potatoes though. Let me tell you what. Yes, it is spicy, but my goodness, is that flavorful. Let me get one more bite. We got a lot of food. Maybe we'll have a little convo, because I'm going in. One more piece. Get in here. Ooh, look at that. No fork today. I'm graduating. I've only had vindaloo twice. The one I had before, it wasn't as, like, this has more of like a thicker texture than the other one. The other one was kind of like watery. This one definitely has a lot thicker of a texture and a lot more flavor. It's not just spicy for no reason. My goodness. I'm a fan of spicy food. This moves way up into my hierarchy. I can't believe I can handle this though. He made it spicy. I'm not gonna lie. But the flavor, super on point. I want to try these samosas. I have to get in here. Lamb samosas, I always get the vegetables. So this one should have like a spiced lamb mix as well as that pea mix that's in here. I mean peas like the vegetable, not urine, you nasty people. But I know it's gonna crunch because I can. Oh yeah. Ready? Ready? Not want to see inside? Here. I don't think I've ever had ground lamb before from an Indian place. I feel like there's supposed to be something to dip it in, but it doesn't exist. Mint chutney, something. But to be honest, even without it, you know what? Why the hell not? That's packed with flavor. Random restaurant. 3.7 rating? Ain't no way. That's why you can't trust the ratings, man. No way. Yeah, let's just eat it. That spiced lamb in here. Man. Those could sound crazy. You could probably make like a lamb burger and put this on bread. And it'd still be a dub. The outside, a little flaky, nice and crispy. Look how far we've come. I would have liked the mint chutney in here. I'm not gonna lie. But even without it, fantastic. We have some Pappri chaat. I've heard nothing but good things. One of my good friends of mine says this is one of their favorite dishes. They absolutely love it. Spicy beans, chopped onions, served with crispy puris and a medley of chutneys. What it looks like is that it's like on the bottom, but I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna grab it and eat it. Is that a tomato? I feel like these did like definitely get like the onion mix for sure. I feel like because it was to go, the only thing that's missing, you can tell these were crispy and they sweat in the takeout thing. But the flavor is super on point. Again, I feel like there's supposed to be chutneys with this and there's nothing, which is a little disappointing because it's not my bag. But I'm like shaking the bag seeing someone's in here. But the flavor is really on point. I actually like the acid you get from the tomato. I also know there's a spicy version of this. I think I would have liked it even more. But still, the tomatoes give it like an acid that kind of reminds me of pico, as weird as it sounds. But then you get the other flavors from the spices and these onions. I think that if you really get this like at the restaurant, when they're crispy, well, that's what it reminds me of. It's like a pico almost. Addictively good. Haven't even tried the rice yet. How do you eat rice with your hands? I'm not being funny. I've never done it. You just kind of. Alright. Yeah, that's good though. So if I just like, is that how we roll? Can I do that? Or no? I feel like I should break the chicken up though. And then like get in, like kind of. Yeah, like that, right? Right? Did I do it right? Because that was, man. One of the things I'm like, oh, that's so good. That's so good. Holy shit, sorry. Like, vindaloo's kind of spicy, so you hear me. Man, that is good though. I was told that when you eat it with your hands, it tastes better. You're right. That's why I listen to y'all, man. Gotta humble yourself. Utensils, not to play. Like, is it kind of messy? Sure. But why does it taste better when you use your hands? That's really good. When you get it in here with this rice like this, and you kind of just go in. Bro. Match made in heaven. I liked it with the naan, but it's even better with this rice. I didn't even try my dosa yet. Hold on. This is actually my first time trying dosa. I don't want to mispronounce this, but it's called mysore masala dosa. I know the masala dosa part, but I don't want to mispronounce the other part. Spiced pancakes, rice and lentils with potatoes and onions. And this thing is like pretty like big. Pause. Oh, not this one. This one just looks good. So you got the rice and lentils. The pancakes are made of that, but then the inside's got this like potato onion mixture, which looks similar to a samosa. Now, this is a soup because it says that it's served with sambar, which is a soup. Would you eat soup with your hands? I'm just gonna bite this, man. We'll figure it out. Oh my goodness. my goodness. It's like a lot of onions. They're almost like sauteed, not caramelized, but pretty close to it. See, there's one right there, which gives it like a sweet kind of taste. But then you got the spices, as well as, I can't tell what kind of sauce is on here, but it is a little bit spicy. It's not crazy spicy compared to the vindaloo. Can I just dip this in the soup? I'm dipping it in the soup. I have no... Let's try this, man. It's a soup. Oh. Yeah, here, you like do this. Look. And you just kind of like I would do with bread. I would do this with bread. Why not do it with this? Right? Same kind of vibe. Carrots are in here. A lot of carrots. It's like Indian spiced like vegetable soup. You get the same notes that you would get like they made a broth, but also there's a ton of different spices and flavors that you would get in Indian food. Sheesh. And the dosa itself, I know that you can get plain dosa. I just wanted to be different because I'm weird. And they give you different dipping sauces to put in it. The dosa itself is a lot lighter than you would like. People might see this and think tortilla, and it's not. It's much area. You can see the bubbles on here. Almost like a pancake. Definitely not a tortilla. Much closer to a pancake. You just kind of go in, right? I gotta dip the chutneys and stuff, man. I feel like I'm missing a part of this. But the flavor is so on point. Spice level's definitely catching up to me. I feel myself starting to sweat. Not even gonna lie. Oh, he likes everything. Shut up. This might be my favorite Indian order I've ever gotten so far. Best restaurant. Everything was super just, oh man, hold on. We're going in. And a lot of the other restaurants I ordered from were in more expensive neighborhoods, right? This one wasn't. And the ratings were 3.7. I don't know who ordered from this and gave it a 3. Johnny, your head examined. Because this right here, ain't no way this is a 3. Got my eyes tearing up because the vindaloo is spicy. But it is worth it. Got some regular basmati here too. This is better. Let me do this. Let me try some. Try some real quick. Hold on. Let's do this. The plain basmati just adds texture. This one has a little bit more flavor, but I think got me tearing now. I told you I got the spiciest one. I'm not lying. I'm not like trying to make this up, but I think it just adds better balance. Now I was told 50 billion times. Let's get some garlic naan. I feel like I haven't touched my garlic naan. I was told a bunch of times you're not supposed to have naan and rice together. I'm not one for tradition. I'm trying it. I have to. Look away if it upsets you. I apologize. But I like it like that. It's almost like a freaking burrito. I'm literally like crying at how hot this is and sweating. And I can't stop eating it. Because it's so on point. I do want to try this dessert. So I'm going to come back to this. I'm literally sweating at this point. I'm cool. I ain't mad. Let me get this piece. Man. We're going to try this dessert. I always get gulab jamun. I wanted to try something different. So let's open it up. Rasmalai. Sweet cottage cheese patties served in a chilled cardamom-flavored milk garnished with thinly chopped pistachios. I don't really know how I'm going to grab this. And I also am admittedly not the biggest fan of cottage cheese. I will eat it, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my god, I had cottage cheese. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Am I supposed to just grab, like, fuck it, man, let's just go. That's a big hunk of cheese. So it's a cottage cheese patty. Some cardamom flavored milk. I don't really like. Thinly chopped pistachios are also in here as well. I can see them. Let's just eat it, man. I don't know. Like. That's the best cottage cheese I ever had. Same kind of like vibe as like rice pudding. It's just with cottage cheese. So you can taste the cardamom. The milk is definitely like sweet. How's that good? Cheese and some sweet milk, bro. What a time to be alive. That's delicious, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's why you gotta just try stuff. Like, really. I want more. Like, me too. Wait. Stop. Stop. Stop typing with your dirty mind. Y'all nasty. I already know freaking stuff y'all typing. I'm gonna keep it a full stack. This is the best place I've had so far. It's probably like my 6th Indian restaurant. I've gotten a different one almost every time, save for once. But price-wise, it was one of the cheaper ones I've ever had. Most of these meals were $5, $6 in there, other than the vindaloo, which was $12. A lot of times at different places, it's like $16, $17. This was $12. And it's just way better than the other vindaloos I've had. Which furthermore proves my point. You know, my point is, when you want actual good food, especially when it's like ethnic kind of food, 2 things you gotta do. 1, go places where there are a lot of people of that descent. There are a lot of Indian people who live in Elmwood Park, which I know. 2, you gotta go places where the median income is not high enough. Elmwood Park is by no means a poor city. It's not. But compared to the other places, the median income is a little higher. When it comes to like food like this for me, I wonder if they got any like in the trenches. I gotta check, because that might even be better than this. Wow. No, I don't think the whole thing, bro. I gotta get another bite of this. I would love to get something to like, put this even here, instead of using the naan, you could just go in. I feel like you get like some chutneys that would have been dope. But between that and this, I'll give you full disclosure. A lot of times when I order Indian food, okay, most of the meals that I've gotten have been, for this much food, $85, which is crazy. This was like $50, and it's better. This big old thing of rice at other restaurants would have cost me $10, $11, $12. And this was like $5. This is like $2. This is like $6. The samosas were $4. Every time I've ordered samosas, have been $8. And this vindaloo is about $5 cheaper than most of the places I've got any kind of curry from. This was like $7, $6, something like that. And each naan was like two and change. Way better. I mean, way better. You know how you know? Because most of it's done. Also, I want to give a special shout out to all my people out there that say you gotta eat with your hands. We don't do that. Any kind of food that's meant to be eaten with our hands from now on, we're eating with our hands. Dub. Massive dub. Even this rice. If I would have just ordered this rice, I'd have been happy. All the little aromatics in here, and the sweetness of the peas. With this rice, that's a potato. Is it chicken? My last piece of chicken. I ate the whole thing. Oh well. I feel like a pro now. Listen, if you haven't had Indian food, you've got to try it. I've definitely noticed more now on social media that more and more people are trying Indian food. Most people start out, including myself, butter chicken, chicken tikka masala, garlic naan, kind of like the starter pack. But once you really start diving into stuff, the different desserts, the different curries, I think you'll be shocked at how good it is. Because I was definitely sleeping on it for a very long time. And it has quickly become, I'm going to sweat my behind off for the next 3 hours, and I'm not even mad. No joke, this is the best one. I hate to say it, because everybody says when I title things like this, everything's the best. I haven't had Indian food in months. Great to be back. What a dub. Stop eating! Last thing. Again, Bose, Elmwood Park. Definitely legit. Anything I got here, I highly recommend. Try the different desserts. Try the different chutneys. Just pick stuff. If it looks good, it sounds, just try it. If it has stuff in there you like, potatoes, onions, tomatoes, chutneys, whatever, just give it a shot. And even if you don't sure, or you're not sure, try it anyway. Absolutely delicious. There's no way in hell this restaurant is ranked a 3. I'm not an expert on Indian food, but neither are they. That's all I'm saying. But we'll be back though. What a W, man. It's so good. Tomorrow, more content. I love y'all to hand signs. They made it to YouTube.